I want to talk to you today about lack of knowledge. See, we are celebrating things that's not of God. And the reason why we celebrating things back in the day, the older generation didn't have the information that we have now. Don't have the tools that we have now. So after this day, you can't say you didn't know. Because he given us information and everything that they used to tell you on certain these holidays, the reasons for the season, but it ain't got nothing to do with God. I woke up this morning and I wasn't thinking about talking about this morning. Back in the day, they didn't want our older generation to read, to learn for yourself. You don't have to take nobody's word for it. Look it up yourself. Find out why you celebrating some things. And you're going to find out that it's not of God. God said, I'm a jealous God. Thou shalt not have no other God before me. And a lot of stuff that you're celebrating is paganism. But folks don't know they don't know. So after the day, you can't say do your homework, do your research. You got Google. Google will tell you pretty much anything you want to know. Because I found out something this morning I didn't know. I made a video about it, and I let them tell it in their own word. So you can't say it was me. I'm not what you call a book smart person. Because I don't be in the books like that. But when God showed me something, I'm going to pass it on. Because he said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. So after the day, you can't use that excuse. You have to go study for yourself. Don't take nobody's word for it. They could tell you anything. Back in the day, they lied to the slaves. They gave them one form called the Slave Bible. And it was telling them back in the day that it was okay for them to be a slave if they didn't do what the master say. Then they did another study back in the day again when they were telling folks that anything black wasn't right. And the kids were picking out white dolls. You know, don't go by don't go listen to everything. Because everything ain't of God. Then they did another study about what color our Savior is. And most of our people picked out the wrong color. The Bible clearly describes how he looked. And how he looked is not like what you see predicted. Nothing, no kind of resemblance. I put up a video that let them told you that for yourself. So just because folks tell us something, we don't have to run and believe it. And trust me, I don't believe. I'm going to look it up for myself. You tell me the grass green, I'm still want to know. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to come outside because sometimes the grass brown. It all depends on what type of season it is. Whether the grass green or whether it's brown. You know, so do your homework, study, learn why you doing certain things. Certain things our grandparents did, they didn't have all the information. And like I said, they didn't want them to know. They wanted to keep them in the dark. But now we, the new generation, we got all the information at our fingertip. Whether you know how to read or not. If you can pick up your phone and hit Google and say Google search this or Google search that, it's going to pull it up. And then if you got an audio box reader on your phone, it's going to read it to you. So like I said, there's no excuse for us not to know why we do certain things. Because like I said, everything is not a godly. It's a form of godliness. You might not think you're doing wrong. Well, if you believe in it, hey, do you. But once you know better, you do better. You know, so all I can tell you is study for yourself. Find out why you doing certain things. Because certain things our grandparents did, you know, they didn't have all the information that we have today. But now that we got it, do your homework, do your research. There's no reason for you to go and say you didn't know after the day. He said, for I'm a jealous God. A lot of that stuff ain't got nothing to do with God. A lot of them holidays, the only holiday I think that I would keep is Thanksgiving. Because Thanksgiving is giving thanks to Him for food, for the life, for the shelter, for everything. And that's the only one that I will celebrate. All the rest of them is foolishness and got pagan origin. You don't believe me? Go look it up. Go find out about Easter, the goddess Esther. Go find out about Cupid, lusting after his mama. Go find out about Mia, the pagan god that they used to celebrate on the 25th of December. Find out why December the 25th they try to say that's Jesus' birthday when it's a pagan god birthday. Do your research. Do your homework. Learn these things. It's out there. Shouldn't nobody have to tell you. If you thirst after knowledge, you can go pull it up. And like I said, I'm not no Bible scholar. I'm not even a good book reader. But I do my homework. When I don't know something, I go look it up. When you don't know something, go do your homework and find out why you do certain things. And I guarantee you, you might change your mind. Y'all just pray